Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to see about getting this LS fired up for the first time. Not sure if it will or not. 150,000 miles is what I bought it with, supposedly, but I've never heard it run. Just want to see what I'm working with before we start buying performance upgrades. Let's get started. Alright, so I've got a makeshift fuel pump here that I've seen a few other people on YouTube do with the compressed air. Don't know how this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot. Everything's rigged up here as far as wiring, just to try to crank it over and see if it'll literally start and run for 5 seconds. Alright, so TPMS before startup. Blizzard, TPMS. Alright, and we'll slowly go 1, 2. Next. Monitor. Look at the important stuff. Alright, let's hook up the air. Alright, let's give her a whirl and see what happens. Alright, let's give her one more go around. See what we can get. Alright, so for some reason when it's cranking, I just noticed that we're not reading any RPM, so I'm going to have to figure this out and see why it's not reading. Alright guys, after doing a little bit of digging here, just some quick searching because I don't have a ton of experience with these. Looks like I could have a possible bag crank sensor. So I may see about picking one of those up while I run out here in a few, just to give that a shot. I've tapped on it and we're just not getting a crank signal as far as turning over when we spin it here. Let's see. We'll go back and do it this way. Multi-gauge. Alright, so when we spin it, we've got nothing. Oh, why are we showing disabled now on everything? Alright, we reloaded the tune one more time, just to make sure nothing's being missed there before I run out and buy a part, but let's try this one more time. If this don't work, then we're going to have to start throwing some parts at it and getting a little more into it. Multi-gauge, files. So we're back to reading everything else now, where before I noticed it was all disabled. It does read We're gonna need to TPS reset, it looks like, again. But let's give her a whirl. Hey, we have RPM on that one. So let's throw some gas back at it and try it. Maybe it was in the tune. So somehow we're still not getting enough out of this to really spin it over and see what it's going to do. I feel like I should see a lot more RPM to actually trigger and fire off, but we'll let it charge a while and come back to it in here in just a few. How's it going, guys? Today we're back at it. I had to take a pause from yesterday, do a few things, so still trying to figure out getting this thing started. Let me show you where we're at so far this morning. Alright, so from what I'm seeing, I'm not getting any spark here. Sounds like it does try a little more, but somewhere we're still not getting 100%, so I'm going to keep tearing away at this and just double check plugs and see if we're not getting enough RPM signal or got something else going on. Alright, so we'll go look at these. A couple of these plugs kind of look like they might have some rust on them or something inside where it's been sitting. I haven't looked at this at all. A couple of them are loose, so that's definitely not helping things. I'm going to put them all back in, tighten them all up, make sure they're all snug and see if we can get anything. But so far we're not getting fired to any of them. Alright guys, I think I've got this figured out. I was missing a wire up top of all things. Just goes to show it's the littlest things that'll always get you. But let's give it a shot and see if it'll fire up. So she does run. That is definitely a plus. Now we can start ordering some performance parts and go from there. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video with if you've got any cam suggestions or build ideas for this motor, shoot them over in the comments. Haven't really decided which way I want to go yet. At one point I was thinking the single turbo setup. I've also thought about the LSA. I think either way it's going to go forced induction, just because it's a toy car and why not? So send those over in the comments and we'll see you next time.